Hello, hello. I will do a tutorial on how to put clothing on PEDS on 5M. Uh, First of all, you need to go find yourself a PED. It doesn't matter what one you pick, it's something you want. You need to look on the face and stuff like that. I like to have this one. This one is pretty cool, I think. You open OpenIV. You can actually just stay on the GTA and you go search. So here you see all the stuff. You want to go to the directory in GTA and not the ones I already had. You search up the name of it and you find the ped here. So here you see the ped. You're gonna start by right clicking and export to open formats. You go to your folder. I have one called tutorial. This is gonna be the ped, so we're just gonna drop it in here. Do the same with the YFT and do the same with the YTD. I like to just try the YFT on the desktop. I'm not sure if we need it, but it's always good to just put it in somewhere. You can go to your folder, tutorial. You can rename the scale to space full. It means that if you don't change the name of it, you will have a lot of, you won't be able to do much on the ped because you will have fake bones. So now when we have done this, we can also go find I use TOBII space to find clothing that's already in game. So we can actually go find that t-shirt. Let's pick this one. No, let's have a long arm instead, because this pet doesn't have arms. And to be honest, I'm not sure how to do that. I'm pretty new to this myself. So we find something you want. I want this one. Go to OpenIV and do search. Remove the last of it. Then we open up this one. And we find the JB006. This is the one we want. We don't want this one. Extract it to open formats. You can go, I have made folders for it, so go to hoodie and pick it. Then we need to have the YTD as well. So here we have multiple. We're actually gonna have all of them. Mark it all. Export to open formats. And just have it in the hoodie one. Just like that. And then we need to import the ped you wanna have. That's gonna be this one. And then it's gonna be just pick the tutorial folder. In the meantime, you can actually go and find other stuff you want. We want to have some pants as well. So let's pick. Take this one. Then you copy the name of it. Now it's already done. We wanna import it one more time because this is gonna be a reference. Because we wanna have, when we're gonna use it, we're just gonna drag down and then just rename. So we wanna import it one more time. In the meantime, we can go find some pens. We wanna have this one. To OpenIV and search for it. And then we wanna remove the lower, because if we search now with the lower, nothing comes up. So we want to remove this one. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. This is not the funny part. We only want to have the 0, 1. Is it this one? I think it could be this one. Or maybe... Nope, it was not this one. Let's find something else. You know what? Let's search on it one more time. We already have on it here. There's so many. Let's find something else. Let's take this one. Hopefully this one is easier to find. Lower. This is the one we want. Then we do export to open formats. Go to pants. Choose folder. And of course we need to have the lower YTD as well. We also have different for this one, but we only want to have this one for now. We can go back to 3ds Max. We can hide this one. Change from default shading to flat color and the standard and disable transparency. Can remove this as well. We want to do the upper first, so we enable the lower one, the head, the hand, and we can also show the feet. Now when we have done that, is we want to do the upper, we copy the upper one from up here. We can rename it first. And we do want to have in order, so we have 0, so this one is going to be 1. If you have 2 instead of 1 here, it will not work. So if you want to do more with the upper class, then you need to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. There we go. We can drag it down here. We can show the high one. Then we go to import. And then we click hoodie, the YB, and then this one, the ODR. There we go. We can remove the fake bonds. Here we have it. You can show only the high one. And then you want to go back here and you want to attach it to the high one. And do that with everything, with the low. The low and low, and the medium and medium. There we go. We click on it, editable mesh, and then we're gonna click on the old shirt, and we select ID, and we delete it. Do the same with the low and the medium. There we go. Now when we have done this, we want to go to the high one. Or actually, first of all, we want to go to the tutorial folder, go to the hoodie, and to this one and this. Because we don't have JBib class. You can have JBib as well, but then it has to be JBib in the beginning. So we have upper, so we want to change this to upper, and then the number we have, like that. Do that on this one as well. Go back to the texture. You want to do the same here. Upper, and since we have multiple textures, this one is going to be A. This one is going to be B. Don't forget to change the this is the C one. Just change it. Then the red one. There we go. When you have done that, you want to go to GIMS Evo, Material Editor, and we want to change the bump texture. First of all, tutorial hoodie, and then we need to go into the hoodie. This is the upper normal. Then we do the spec, and then we do the texture. And then we do that for all of them. We don't need to take all the other textures because we will put it in OpenIV. This is the low and medium don't need a bump and the spec, only the texture itself. So we're gonna pick this one. And then the same for the medium one. Like that. Then we want to keep showing this one. We hide this one so we have a little bit, so we can see what we're doing. We're gonna hide the lower one, and we we already have a lower 000, so then we want to rename the one up in ref to 1. Same as the hoodie. Then we can drag it into this one and we can show it. Import the pants you want. There we go. We hide it and we want to remove all the fake ones again. Then we do the same, just with the high one. And we attach it. Then the low one. And the medium one. Now we do the same as we did on the hoodie. We go here and we pick the old one. Click select and remove it. Do the same on low. The old one. Scroll down on the side. Remove it. And then on the last one. Select and remove. Now we go back to the tutorial folder. We go to the pants. We go in here and we change the name of it. Here it's already lower, so we only need the numbers. Remember, it's very important that the number is right. Here it says WHI. You want to change that to uni. I'm not sure why, but I have learned that if you do that, it will work. Go to GIMS again, material editor, and then you can do the same. Go to bump texture first, go to tutorial, and we go find where the lower normal is. We do the same on spec, and then the last one is going to be this one, the texture. Then we do the same with the low one. But on the low one you don't need the spec and the normal, only the texture. And then the medium one. We don't need it on the medium either. It's only the normal texture. Like this. Looks good. We're not gonna do, or we can do it. We can do feet as well. Then you can go to GTA 5 modes or something. And you can search on shoes. Here we find some nice Nike shoes. We need to see so it will be good. Then we download it. This is only the, never mind. They only had the textures. You can try with these ones and see if that works. Okay, they only had the YTD but then we need to find the shoes in game in here. Then you need to find it, the right shoes. So we are happy with this. So now when you have done that, you can start by exporting it. Go back to the tutorial folder and then make a folder called export or something. You can export it. We don't need to export the reference, but only the one we have been working on. In the meantime, we can open YMT editor. We can open the YMT. I think no, we didn't save it anywhere. Okay, we can wait with that. Then we can go to the PED again, card 3 guide 2. We can go in here and we can go search for card 3 guide 2. Here's the YMT, we can drag it. Just drag it to the desktop. Open the YMT. Here we added one upper with the number 001. So then you click add new drawable, like that. And I don't remember how many textures we had for it, but we can check that. Tutorial, hoodie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to E. So then we click view textures, 1, 2, like that. We have till letter E. Then we're done with the upper. Then we need the lower. And we only have one texture for the lower. And it's also, remember, we rename it to 001. So here's the 001. To file, stay YMT. We can save it to the desktop. Now when we're done exporting, you can go to your mods folder in OpenIV. Update the DLC pack, and then we can just make a new one and we call it tutorial. Then we can go to the tutorial where we exported the PED. We can drag it in here. Same as the OTD. And then we have this too, the YFT and YMT. Drag it in here as well. Now we need to open the YTD because we don't have the textures for the hoodie and the pants yet. Go back to tutorial, go to hoodie, then you go to this one first, and we just drag it in, just like that. You do that with all the textures you added to the hoodie or the clothing. And you do the same for the pants. Normal. And the spec. And then the last one is going to be the texture. Then we can save it. Now we can open up our stream folder. We can throw this to, it's my old PED. So now it's empty. Or I did a tutorial as well, but yeah, we can just place it in the tutorial one. We go back to OpenIV where we put all the files and we drag it in here. Just like that. And don't remember the resource. The resource and the stream folder. There we go. Now it's ready. We can restart our FiveM server and go in and see if it's working. Then you need to remember what your ped name is, because you need to spawn in the ped. I already have it spawned in. So here you see the hoodie. Actually do time. Change clothing. So the old one was this one. This was the clothing that was already on the ped. So we added this one. And we added these pants. We also did add some textures for the hoodie. So then you go to the texture and you can see. Here's the different colors. So there you go. Thank you for watching.